Hey, Dr. Shook here again. I wanted to share another very common problem for normal thyroid function, and this is inflammation. Now, inflammation, a lot of people, you ask anyone, and they'll tell you that inflammation is bad in the body. Everyone knows that it's bad, but no one really knows why. Well, there are a lot of different reasons, but specifically with the thyroid, it causes a lot of problems. And the number one problem that it causes is something called receptor resistance. Okay, you probably heard of insulin resistance before, because insulin resistance is where you have a lot of insulin in your body, which or in your bloodstream, and the job of insulin is to what? Lower blood sugar, right? Well, thyroid hormone resistance can also occur where you have thyroid hormone in the body, but your cells, the cells of your body that use it, they actually aren't sensitive to it. So even though it's present and it's there, it doesn't change the function of the cell like it should. And inflammation is one of the main reasons that occurs. And that's because the inflammation actually makes the receptor, or where the hormone touches the cell and actually stimulates the cell to increase its production of proteins, which is what the thyroid hormone does. It actually makes those receptors less sensitive. So the hormone's there, but the cell can't use it or use it optimally because of all the inflammation. And so that's one of the most common patterns that I see. That's why when people come in and we get an expanded set of labs on them, I look at all these inflammatory markers because I want to see if there's inflammation. And if there's inflammation and there are thyroid issues or symptoms of fatigue, I know, okay, the inflammation is definitely an issue for you, and that's one of the things that we have to identify. Why do you have inflammation? And when we identify inflammation, we start looking at the drivers of inflammation that are most common. And those are going to be food sensitivities. Those are going to be gut infections, GI candida, which is yeast overgrowth, bacterial infections, and then also parasitic infections of the GI tract. We'll look at environmental compounds, and we can really learn a lot about the person, their diet, and everything else, and we can start to formulate a picture of what is actually causing this to occur. And then you start working with them and supporting their body naturally, and then you recheck those things to make sure that you're on the right mechanism and pathway to help the person reach optimal health. So I wanted to share the fact that inflammation is a big deal. It's a big deal with Hashimoto's, and it's a big deal with thyroid dysfunction or with any of your hormones, because inflammation will make every single hormone less effective in the body. And it's definitely one of the things that we'll see happen with thyroid hormone dysfunction. So I want to share that with you because it's really important, and really what we need to do is the public has to become more aware and perceptive of these problems, so that when you go to your doctor, you're not helpless. You're not completely at their mercy to do something. You can actually speak to them with some intelligence. And you know what? I'm going to tell you that you've got to be, there's a right and wrong way to do that. And some doctors will take offense to you questioning or trying to interject and be part of your care. And if that's the case, find another doctor, okay? Find another doctor, find someone that you can have a dialogue with and actually work together to help you become healthy. And if your doctor doesn't know about what I'm talking to you about right now, then, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they're just being educated by the pharmaceutical companies and by their continuing education in their continuing ed classes, which is going to be pharmaceuticals and surgeries primarily. So it's not anything that is not pharmaceutical based. You think about that for a minute. Those are their tools, right? So if you're looking for anything other than a pharmaceutical base, in most cases, that's not where you're going to get it. And there's a lot of evidence and support for this kind of stuff. So just become your own advocate. Educate yourself, become empowered. I mean, that's why I teach this stuff, because I want to help people to better understand their health so they can take control of their life. Okay? I'm Dr. Shook. I appreciate you taking time to learn about your health. If you need anything from us, just let us know. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey guys, Dr. Shook. Thank you for viewing our videos. I hope they help you out. If you want to, just subscribe to our channel somewhere here. You can watch a video that YouTube's actually selected for you, so hopefully it'll help you out. If you need any other information or resources, just look in the description. We've got links to our website, to our 9 lab test guidebook, and everything else that we do. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a great